All right, this is Word Solving Actions Lesson 4, and in this phonics lesson, we are helping our kids make connections between the word parts that they know and helping them apply that to new words. So what we want them to do is to use the parts either at the beginning of the word, so those consonant clusters that we've been working on, or those vowel patterns at the end, or anything in between, to read and write another word with some of those same parts. So what we'll be doing in class is we will be giving them some words. So for example, if we write the words chase, choose, and share, we'll be asking them, well, what do you notice about those words? And we'll be looking at this consonant blend. From there, what we'll do is we'll say, well, here's a bit of a different word. How can we use what we know here to figure out the rest of it? So if we know this ch sound, we can then use that information to come up with the word chisel. So this is really important in reading and writing for kids who are struggling to make sense of multisyllabic words and making that jump from some of the skills that are taught in earlier grades to some of the more sophisticated skills that they need for reading and writing in third grade and beyond. So what they're going to be doing at home is they are going to be coming home with a packet that looks like this. And in this packet, it'll say, these are the directions. Choose a word, write the word, change the letters, write a new word, and underline similar parts. So they will be making what are called word ladders. And they will have this paper to make their word ladders, and they'll have a list of words. And you can cut these out, or you can just choose randomly. So let's just pick one so that we can go through this, and I can help you see what it looks like. So for example, if we start with the word coat, well, we can choose anywhere from 1 to 3 letters to change in this word. So maybe what I want to change it to is boat. And from there, maybe I want to change it to, let's say, flat. Okay, so from here I'm keeping the T or the OAT, I'm keeping the T. In this part I'm just keeping the T. But maybe in this word I want to say flop. So I'm going to keep the FL but change the OP. And maybe in the next word I say that I will write the word mop. Okay? So I'm going to keep the OP but change those. So what they're doing is they're playing with word parts, and what it does is it helps them to recognize the word parts that they know so that they can hopefully, when they come to a word or try to spell a word that they don't know, you could cue them by saying, well, do you see a part of that word that you know? So maybe if they come to the word flop and they've just read the word flat and they're struggling a little bit, you could say, well, do you see any part that you know? Do you know a word that starts with this, with fl? And then they can go from there. And the last part is like the op in mop. So it's again just playing with words and learning how to manipulate those beginning and ending sounds, and doing that to practice. So for homework, do these word ladders, and they can send this back. You can do as many or as few as you wish. It's just good practice.